Hello everyone, this is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading for Capricorn for April 6th through the 12th. Thank you for joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and join me each and every day for my quick glance daily readings. Now just a reminder, these are general readings, so take what resonates and disregard the rest. And all the card information is listed below, so let's get started. We first have the Six of Cups. Followed by the Major Arcana card, Judgment. And the Major Arcana card, the Star. And your overall energy cap, the Nine of Swords. Okay, so first I am going to bring the cards closer. Maybe just a tad more. There we go. Okay, that should be good. Okay. All right, Cap. So the first thing coming through is I feel so many of you have been reminiscing about the past, thinking about how things used to be. But now there will be hope and optimism going into your future, and a time to just move forward and help others. Now let's take a closer look at your cards, Cap. And you first have the Six of Cups, which is feelings of nostalgia. Some Capricorns are revisiting the past in regards to their children growing up so fast, possibly revisiting old photo albums and pictures from many years ago, wondering just where all the time went. For other Capricorns, you're thinking about your childhood yourself and the simple times of your life. Maybe at that time taking for granted how easygoing life was, no worries, and simple times. As we look at the card here we go. It's a reminder of childhood innocence, but also of good intentions, simple joys and pleasures. Now, this card is not meant to be overly sentimental, but more in urging to remember the open-mindedness of a child's perspective. Push back that narrow-mindedness that might have encompassed you over time, with all the complexities of life and responsibility we must now endure. The Six of Cups is a card of friendliness, innocence, and yes, childhood. Whenever it appears in a reading, be thankful for small gestures of kindness and find a way that you can brighten the day for another. I usually suggest doing a random act of kindness for someone, possibly a complete stranger. A simple gesture of holding the door open, paying for a cup of coffee, or simply a long glance and a friendly smile. This will brighten the day of that person involved. The number 6 energy of this card is about bringing harmony and balance, generosity and compassion back into your life at this time. And for other Capricorns, the Six of Cups is an indication to choose something new that you can bring into your home environment. This is creating new and positive energy coming into the home. Pick out something that brings a smile to your face so that every time you look at it, it will generate simple, happy, and positive energy. Now your next card, Capricorn, is the Major Arcana card, Judgment. Now, the Major Arcana card showing up is always an indication of significant change coming into your life. And the Judgment card is a transition period. It's a time of drastic change, release, and review. Your current phase of life is coming to an end. This is sort of a rite of passage, Capricorn. You need to take a good look. How did you succeed? Possibly, where did you fail? And what lessons have you learned? This card is indicating that life cannot stay as it is. Change is unavoidable. Now, for some Capricorns, this card showing up is to tune into your higher self. Connect with source energy and your guides to learn where to go next. This is a time to dream big, Capricorn, for the Judgment card is all about rebirth. And as we look at the card here, we see the beautiful angel sounding the horn to send out the blast of truth. It lets all the souls rise to that call, waiting to be judged by all. Let the spirit be cleansed with burning light and fire to be made pure. Now, there does come a time for everyone when accounting must be held. It is a time to evaluate the phase of life just passed. Every action has its result, for good or bad, to be rewarded or to bear the need for absolution and forgiveness. And beyond that is the transition. On to the next phase, a rebirth and a clean slate to begin with. Now, the poppies here are a symbol of sleep. And the butterflies take flight to bear the spirits onward into the metamorphosis of the soul, while the wide freedom and endless blue of the beyond awaits. Such a beautiful card. This is a card of a second chance. Now, the number 20 of the Judgment card is empowerment. So what will you do with your second chance, Capricorn? Now, moving on to your next card, Cap, you have another major arcana card, the Star. Capricorn, this is protection from the angels. This is hope and optimism for the future. The changes of these two major arcana cards are bringing about massive changes, Capricorn, for the highest good. The Star is a card of hope, peace, and renewal. The Star does bring optimism for a fresh start, Capricorn. And after the darkest hour comes the dawn of a new day. For some Capricorns, this card can indicate you're on a healing path. So you need to be sure to nurture both the physical and spiritual aspects of your life. Do what is practically required of you, Capricorn, while at the same time visualizing an ideal future for yourself. For the Capricorns involved in some type of creative venture, the Star is a sign of success to come. And for all Capricorns, this is a sign to connect to your higher self. Get connected with your angels and guides and source energy. And the number 17 of the Star card reduces down to number 8, which is abundance for you, Capricorn. Now the 3-card spread adds up to 43, which reduces down to number 7. And number 7 is dealing with forces that are beyond your control, but it is also a very spiritual number. Your reading is numerically telling you to pay attention to the stars and cosmos and get in touch with your higher self, Cap. Now, the next card I want to talk about with you, Capricorn, is your overall energy for the entire reading. Let me move this down and bring this into view. And you have the Nine of Swords. Let's get the focus back. Okay. Now, the Nine of Swords is a card of worry, possible stress and anxiety. It is sleepless nights, running things over and over in your mind. For some Capricorns, this energy is that you're worried about your health, which is understandable at this time. But worrying is pointless unless you do something about it. So start taking better care of yourself, Cap. Be sure to eat healthy foods, stay hydrated, and connect with your angels and guides for spiritual help. Now, the number 9 energy of this card is indicating that this energy is near the end. The 9 signify near completion and represent a time for looking back over and reviewing your past phase. So don't worry too much about this being your overall energy, Capricorn. As the Judgment card and the Star card will chase this energy away as you start to see that things are getting better. Now let's take a look and see which crystal your angels and guides have chosen for you this week, Capricorn. PERIDOT. So your angels and guides have suggested this crystal for this week, as this is a very uplifting gemstone, which has protective and powerful qualities. It promotes abundance, prosperity, and happiness in your home. And I do have a raw piece here. Very different than when you see it all polished up and in a jewelry setting. But nonetheless beautiful in a rare form. Now, this crystal is associated with the heart chakra, and it is associated with relationships and healing. For some Capricorns, you are now being called, as you are a natural teacher, and you're being encouraged to use your natural healing abilities, compassionate energy, and love to help nurture and teach others. You have the ability to connect with people from all walks of life and can provide important information to those who need it. Capricorn, your words are very powerful. And you may even be teaching unknowingly through your writing, through the words you speak, through your own positive energy, or even leading by example. Know this. Part of your life's purpose is to heal and teach others and share your knowledge where you can. This can be achieved in very creative ways, Capricorn. So this week, be sure to pick up some PERIDOT and be inspired on how you can help and heal others. Thank you for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. To continue with the private reading for yourself, click on my website link below. Love, health, and abundance to my Capricorn family.